we're going to break for news now. We'll be right back. This is BBC Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app on your smart speaker, 88 to 91 FM.
News at 10 o'clock. This is Anthony Birchley. Posting on the internet to encourage people to self-harm is going to be made a criminal offence in an update to the online safety bill. The government said the changes had been influenced by the case of 14-year-old Molly Russell, who ended her life in 2017. Amanda Stevens, whose son Ollie was murdered in 2021, has been campaigning with Molly Russell's father for better online safety. She thinks it's fantastic news, despite criticism that such a law would be difficult to police.
Just because something's hard shouldn't mean that it stops us wanting to push forward. At the end of the day, our children are losing their lives. We're losing them from our lives. It's wrong, and we need to, as quickly as possible, but in the best possible way, move forward. And I can't stress how strongly I feel about this. This is positive news.
The BBC understands there have been more than 50 cases of the infectious disease diphtheria among asylum seekers who've recently arrived in the UK. It was confirmed yesterday that a man who died after being held at the Manston Centre in Kent had contracted the disease. Rescue efforts are continuing on the Italian island of Ischia near Naples after heavy rain yesterday triggered mudslides. One woman died and 11 people are missing. Maria Funiciello is a journalist who lives on the island and says there's a strong sense of community and everyone has pitched in to help.
Everyone looked for plates or coats or winter clothes, tea and toys for the children. And also, as we are a touristic island, and we have plenty of hotels here, and some hotels which were closed for the winter decided to open.
The head of the Royal Navy has defended the way the service handles allegations of rape and sexual abuse. Admiral Sir Ben Key said setting up an independent process would slow down investigations and lead to less good outcomes. The Navy has launched an inquiry to investigate sexual harassment allegations in the submarine service. Demonstrations have taken place in cities across China against the government's zero-COVID policy. Some protesters have made the rare move of publicly calling for President Xi Jinping to step down. Snap lockdowns to try to control coronavirus have caused anger across the country. Japan and Costa Rica has just got underway in the Football World Cup in Qatar. A win or draw for the Japanese will mean Germany need to beat Spain this evening to stay in the tournament. The ex-player and manager Jurgen Klinsmann says the match's importance can't be underestimated.
It's going to be a nail-biter for Germany, and it's going to be a huge game, basically just already a final in the second group stage game for Germany, because if they do not win, it's very probable that you go home.
And the weather, showers and strong winds in the northwest will spread into western areas through the day. Rain will linger in the southeast, but drier with sunny spells elsewhere. That's the BBC News. It's 3 minutes past 10.
Thank you very much. Second hour love songs.
And live on the BBC Sounds app.
I do. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright Sunday love song.
Hello, good morning.
BBC